Here's how a normal non-skate sponsor works. Hi there, would you like to promote this piece of paper for $10,000 for 1 minute on your YouTube channel? Yeah, that's fine. Now here's how a skate sponsor works. I love that you spent 4 or 5 hours a day filming skateboarding for about a year to film 4 minutes of footage that you sent to me. For all that hard work, I'm gonna give you a shoelace. And next year, I'll give you the other shoelace if you can do it all over again. Mom, I'm going pro! The world of skateboard sponsorship can be brutal for most skateboarders, even the best ones in the world. Actually, the best ones in the world probably aren't even sponsored. This is a box of shoes that I paid for. This is the box of shoes that Etnies actually sent me for free. So does this mean I'm sponsored by Etnies? No, it doesn't. I am not. Today I thought we'd jump into my strange perception of skateboard sponsorship, especially in the world of shoe companies. I thought we'd get a really fun session in and also reveal all these cool shoes that are now lying in front of me. Now I vaguely remember the 2 pairs of shoes that I bought with my own money, but I know that they are white. This one's called the Singleton and this one's called the Marana. I think the Marana is Sheckler's shoe. Let's start off with the Sheckinator. Okay, whoa. Check these out right here. These kind of remind me of the shoes that I did with Braille. I think these actually have a wider look to them, but I ordered them for a reason. I think they look very cool. And now for the Singleton Volk XLT. Oh, wow, these look like leather. I know they're not leather because I intentionally ordered vegan shoes, but these have a very classy, simple look to them, and these are probably the ones that I'll skate today if the other box of shoes doesn't have a preferred shoe. Like a lot of up and coming skateboarders, I've actually been flowed from a decent amount of brands. I've been sponsored by Globe, Lakai, Converse, but these weren't official team sponsors from the actual management of the company. They were from the sales reps from different communities within America. They sponsor the hometown heroes in hopes that at least that hometown will skate the shoes. And all the company has to give is a couple of free pairs of shoes a month or so, which actually is a lot for companies. Since being a YouTuber, I did a sponsored video for Kariyuma, but that actually worked more like a traditional brand deal rather than a skateboarding one where they just paid me to promote a shoe for 1 video. It was an ad for some money. I also got an offer from a proper skateboard company, but they wanted exclusivity, which I just couldn't offer. I like making videos about a lot of different pairs of shoes, so if the price isn't right, then I just can't do it. So why am I essentially promoting Etnies skate shoes if they're not paying me? Well, I'll talk about that, but let's look at these. Oh my goodness gracious. I thought it'd be about 4 pairs of shoes because it looked about twice as big as the box that I paid for, but yeah. I'm gonna say regardless of what I've been able to get for free or get paid for on YouTube, there is no cooler feeling than a skate company giving you shoes. I love shoes. I am not Tony Hawk by any stretch of the imagination, but Tony Hawk didn't have a shoe sponsor for a long time, and you would think, well, he's marketable, he's Tony Hawk. Of course, every company is going after him, but he said it was a bit more of a struggle than he assumed it would be. The truth is, even though I am in no way Tony Hawk, I did relate to him in a way because Tony Hawk, if he is on your company, he is going to have a huge presence and he is going to take a lot of attention potentially away from other riders, and he's going to change the marketing of a brand if Tony Hawk rides for them. So it's a very delicate game to play. Even though I am not as big as him, I would create a different feeling for a brand if I rode for them because of my YouTube videos and because they've been able to reach people. People are going to know me for these YouTube videos, and people are going to find me through these YouTube videos. So I am unintentionally going to create probably a different feeling for a brand, maybe a different feeling than brands are used to having. The only reason I'm confronting this is because I get asked questions like this a lot, but it feels like kind of slimy talking about it. Like it almost feels like I'm being cocky. I don't mean to be. I'm just trying to share the absolutist truth. So let's go through these shoes real quick, one at a time. This one is also the Singleton Volk XLT, and these are the exact same shoes I'm wearing on my feet right now. What a weird coincidence. I love these shoes. This one is the Jocelyn Volk, and Chris Jocelyn is actually one of my favorite skateboarders of all time, probably top 3 if I'm gonna be honest. And these are the black pair of Chris Jocelyn's. These are very beast looking. I've noticed that he skates usually brown or black shoes, so I get to look like one of my favorite skaters. Very, very nice guy too. This one is the Singleton Volk XLT once again, and it is the exact same colorway that I'm wearing on my feet again. They must have seen my video where I talked about buying these originally, and maybe they just thought he's gonna want some more. Oh, it's the different colorway. So these are the olive version of the shoes that I have on my feet. They actually feel, they're clearly not heavier. They're the same exact shoe, but it feels, wait, these are different. These are super snazzy. I like the extra layer of protection that you have towards the ball of the foot. That's cool. I've actually never seen that before. We have a Marana and another Singleton Volk. So another version of these shoes. And these are the other pair of shoes that I bought. Wow, so now I have 2 pairs of these, 3 pairs of the blue, and then 2 unique colorways. Last but not least is the Marana Slip. I'm guessing this is a slip-on, which I'm very stoked for. These are really cool. These look like heavy-duty skate shoes that happen to be slip-ons, which I like. Slip-ons are a little too thin for me usually, but these feel very heavy-duty with all this extra layers of protection. I'm feeling it. Oh, snap, the slip-on gets on so easily. Usually with Vans shoes, I have to like beat my foot in there and then it expands, which is nice, but these feel really good off the jump. Off the cuff. I'm Gen Z, I promise. When I started YouTube, the worlds of traditional skateboarding and YouTube could not have seemed further apart and more divisive and conflicting, but nowadays it feels like everything's kind of becoming one and the same, thank God. I think skateboarding is showing that there is a path of collaboration rather than competition, and to me, it's a very, very exciting future in skateboarding, and I think things like this, and I think working with companies and companies working with people who do what I do, YouTubers, etc. It's a good way for skateboarding as a whole to grow. For me, that's always the point. And all of these people in skateboarding have so much ammo using different facets of what skateboarding is, that why not combine the efforts to get more people into this wonderful, wonderful world. So thank you, Etnies, and thank you, skateboarding. Wait, which shoes should we pick? Out of all of these, I feel like I really want to try out, I'm gonna try out these. Yo, what's up?
Yeah, I watched your videos.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. How you doing? I like these shoes. The only thing is that they are fake leather, so they're a little harder like leather, so the interior and exterior I think have to break in a little more than maybe your average suede or canvas skate shoe, but the wear and tear is also on this vulcanized part right here rather than the actual material that is the fake leather. And I remember skating leather shoes as a kid and it lasting for a really long time, so I'm hoping that these follow suit. And I hope you enjoyed this video every Tuesday and Thursday for another one on this channel. Thank you, Etnies. They did not pay for or sponsor this video by any stretch of the imagination. I just love, in this chaotic world of YouTube, to have skateboarding brands reaching out to me and having conversations, because I do plan on trying my best to expand skateboarding for all that I can, and I hope that a lot of other companies like Etnies and so on and so forth continue to do what they do, which is spread the love of skateboarding throughout the world, because I do believe it positively benefits anyone who jumps into the activity. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time, Tuesday and Thursday. Take care, progress daily, and keep killing it.